Welcome back to the Illinois Fighting Illini Dynasty. We are here from Soldier Field for this neutral site game between two top 12 opponents, Illinois ranked number 12 and Notre Dame ranked number 3. This is a battle with big implications on the line. Even though this is a non-conference battle, the winner of this game will pick up a big win on their resume, and this could have potential college football playoff and national championship implications on the line down the road. Notre Dame is 11-0-1 all-time against Illinois. The last time that these two teams played was all the way back in 1968. It has been over 50 years. Notre Dame defers to the second half, so Illinois looking to pick up its first ever win versus this Notre Dame program. Deuce Spann, the offense, will try to get that done. They'll get started here, and they take the field. This will be quite a matchup today as Notre Dame, with all the talent on their defense, they will match up against Illinois and their senior-laden offensive line and Deuce Spann, the prolific quarterback. After that carry to Love, it's 2nd down and 8 in the opening series of this game. Spann looking to throw, and he's going to fire it off to Anderson, and Anderson will pick up 8 yards, but he is 1 yard short of the first down line. 3rd down and 1 for Illinois. Can they convert? They give it to McCray, and McCray's got some good blocking as he finds a hole. He's got 5 yards. That'll get it done. 1st down, Illinois. Spann with a play action here, and he's going to loft it out to Love in the flats, and Love is going to try to make a man miss, but he's tripped up, and that'll go for 9 yards. Both Illini tailbacks getting some action here early on this drive. 2nd down and 1. It's another play action, and Spann, feeling the pressure, is going to be sacked. Ramon Henderson came in off the edge unblocked, and he got to Spann immediately. Nobody was there to block Henderson, and Spann takes a rare sack. And Illinois is backed up. 3rd down and 7 now from Illinois 43. Spann will look to throw. He's going to fire over the middle, and he's got Anderson, and that'll be another conversion. 1st down, Illinois. Zach Anderson, his 2nd reception of the drive. That'll move Illinois across midfield. We jump ahead 1 play to 2nd down and 6. It's a give to Love, and Love will go upfield. He'll pick up 6 yards, but it's going to be another 3rd down and short situation here for Illinois. We'll see what Illinois does here. They send Anderson in motion. They're going to give it to Love, and Love is going to be brought down in the backfield, and he didn't get there. That's Ramon Henderson again, already making an impact early in this game, and Illinois is going to go for it. 4th and inches. They go into the I formation. Spann under center. He's going to give it to Love, and Love going off tackle. He's got the room, and he's tripped up and brought down from behind. Love just barely didn't have the speed to get away from the defender, but more importantly, Illinois picks up the 1st down. We jump ahead a play. It's 2nd down and 10 now as the Illini are looking to get points here on this drive. Spann will keep it, and he will go upfield. That'll be 10 yards, and we are once again in another 3rd down and inches situation. This is the 3rd time Illinois has been in this situation on this drive. This time they try to set up a screen for Love, and Love is going to try to get around the defender, but he can't do it. He's short again. And knowing Illinois, they're going to go for this, and that's exactly what they do. They already did it a few plays earlier. They're going to try to do it again. Spann will keep it himself, and he gets it. He takes a shot, but another 4th down conversion. 2 for 2 on this opening drive. What a sequence of events for Illinois. We are bleeding some clock here. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Spann play action. He's going to roll out to his right, feeling the heat, and he's just going to throw it away. And that'll be 2nd down and 10 now after the incompletion. We jump ahead. It's 3rd down and 10 on this long drive here for Illinois. Spann from the 20. He's going to drop back to throw, and he's waiting, and he gets rid of the ball at the last second. That goes way out of bounds. There was a receiver in the area, so Illinois will have to settle for a field goal. What a drive from Illinois. And Reggie Mathis will put it right down the pipe. He capitalizes. And Illinois gets 3 points off of a very long drive that ate up about 3/4 of the first quarter. Notre Dame now will get the ball for the first time today, and they will give it to Casey Holmes, their running back. Casey Holmes, a very talented running back. He won't get any yards there, so it's 2nd down and 10. Pine, their quarterback, he's going to pitch it out to Holmes, and Holmes is going to down a man. He hurdles over him, and he gets the first down. Casey Holmes showing some authority on that run, and it's 1st down and 10. Illinois sends the blitz. It's going to be Holmes who sheds a tackle, and Holmes will pick up 5 yards. Casey Holmes getting the rock so far early on for Notre Dame. Why not give it to him again? This time he tries to go off tackle, but Patrick Coleman gets to him in the backfield. That's a 2-yard loss. Great tackle by Coleman. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Illinois has a chance to get off the field here. Early on, it's going to be a draw to Holmes, who gets it yet again, and Illinois gets to him. Notre Dame just says, here, Casey Holmes, take the ball, try to score a touchdown, but Illinois was ready for it, and they get the ball back. 2nd down and 11 now. It's going to be a give to Love. Love going to the outside, and he takes a shot, picks up 3 yards, but Illinois will be quickly in a 3rd down and 8 situation. The Illini offense trying to avoid going 3 and out here on the 2nd series of the game. Spann will look to throw, and he's going to bail out to his left. And Spann's just going to take it himself, and he's got the 1st down. Deuce Spann does it to him again. Even Notre Dame, this talented defense, cannot contain number 6, and that's exactly why Illinois poses a threat in this game. Deuce Spann can extend the plays and make something out of nothing. We jump ahead a play. It's 2nd down and 9. Anderson in motion. It's going to be an option, and Spann will keep it himself, and Spann will try to go to the outside, but Notre Dame gets to him. This time they contain Spann, and it's 3rd down and 8. Illinois trying to at least get across midfield here. Notre Dame sends a blitz, and Spann fires quickly to Frenchie, but he takes a shot over the middle, and that forces an incompletion. That one's on Spann. That ball probably shouldn't have been thrown, and poor Frenchie took a shot. That'll force Illinois to punt it away, and now Notre Dame gets the ball back. Pine will look to throw here for the first time today, and he's just going to loft it out of bounds. Drew Pine, his first pass is an incompletion. It's 2nd down and 10 now. Drew Pine, a likely 1st-round pick at quarterback in this year's NFL draft. We'll get to see his arm talent on display today. But for right now, Notre Dame seems to be in love with Casey Holmes. They keep feeding him the ball. The Illini were ready for that screen, and quickly it's a 3rd down and 13 situation. Pine will look to throw, and he's got some time. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to fire downfield, one-on-one, and Prince Green knocks it down. Great play by Prince Green in man coverage, and Illinois forces a 3 and out. Great job by the defense thus far, and now the offense will take the ball once again with great field position. Love picks up 6 on the handoff, and it's 2nd down and 4. Illinois across midfield here for the 2nd time today. It's going to be an option. Spann sheds a tackle, and he pitches out to Love, and Love's going around to the outside, and he's going down the sideline. Love out of bounds, and he's inside the red zone. What a play. First off, what a job by Spann to shed off a potential sack in the backfield. He pitches it out to Love at the last second, and Love bounces to the outside and picks up a huge gain right there. Nicely done. Jumping ahead of play, it's 2nd down and 9 from about the 17-yard line. Spann will look to throw, and he's going to fire over the middle at the last second, and he's got Frenchie. This time, Frenchie hangs on, and he picks up 15. And Illinois quickly is at the 2-yard line. Illinois goes small here. Spann from under center. They're going to give it to Love, and Love goes up the middle, and he crosses the plane. Touchdown, Illinois. This time, Illinois capitalizes into the end zone, and the Illini punch their ticket to a 10-point lead on this Notre Dame squad, who's ranked number 3 in the country. Now Drew Pine and this offense will look to get something going. They have not been on the field a lot so far in this game. And with 2.5 minutes left to go in the half, they're going to try to match Illinois here and put some points on the board. Casey Holmes go for 4 yards. And it's 3rd down and 2 now as we approach 2 minutes to go in the first half. Pine will look to scramble out of the pocket, but he takes a shot from Calvin Hart. What a hit by 57. Notre Dame goes 3 and out again. Pine had nowhere to go with the football, and he tried to get the first down himself, but he ran right into Calvin Hart. What a hit, and this defense gives the offense another opportunity to add on to this lead. McCray will get the handoff here as McCray makes some cuts, and he's got a first down. So far, Illinois has had success on the ground in this game against this defense. 2nd down and 10 now. Spann will keep it himself, and he's going to pitch it out to McCray, and McCray's going down the sideline. McCray trying to cut upfield, and he's down after a 24-yard gain. Josh McCray, 3 carries for 40 yards, and Illinois is across midfield once again. 2nd down and 11 now as we jump ahead. Notre Dame's going to send a blitz, and Spann will bail out to his left. And he hesitates, but Spann's going to keep it himself. He avoids a tackler, and he gets out of bounds. Deuce Spann can make any defense look silly. And now Illinois has got the ball at the 20-yard line. 50 seconds remaining in the half. They're going to give it to Love, and Love will go to the outside. That'll go for 5 yards. Illinois has 2 timeouts remaining. So we'll see how they play this. 2nd down and 5. Spann will look to throw. He's looking to his right, and he fires it into Marquardt. And Marquardt will get 11 yards. Spann fit that one in a tight window, and it's 1st and goal from about the 4-yard line now. Illinois with 1 timeout remaining. They're going to send Breedlove in motion. They give it to him on a jet sweep, and he walks in. Touchdown, Illinois. How about this half from the Illini? They're about to go up 17-0 on this Notre Dame Fighting Irish team. Great work from Illinois, and now Notre Dame with only 15 seconds remaining. There, looks like just going to try to run this out as Casey Holmes goes up the middle, takes a shot, but he gets the first down. And Notre Dame will actually call a timeout. They're going to try to see if they can get something out of this drive. They only have 12 seconds to work with, though. Pine will look to throw. He fires it off to his right. He's got Henderson, and that'll go for 3 yards, but that's not going to do it. 8 seconds to go. It's 2nd down and 7. Pine from the gun will look to throw once again. He fires over the middle, and that's knocked down by Wyatt Anderson. What a play. Anderson coming all the way across the field, and he lays out to knock that one down. What a job by number 26. He has impressed me, and he will be a good player in the near future for this Illinois team. Pine will try to send it deep on the last play of the half, and it's caught by Johnson, and Johnson is in! Touchdown, Notre Dame! Unbelievable! Drew Pine with a Hail Mary to end the half, and it lands in Johnson's hands. Illinois could not knock down the pass, and Johnson got behind the defense somehow, and Notre Dame gets a bomb touchdown to end the first half. Are you kidding me? That is just a cardinal sin from Illinois right there defensively. You just cannot let that happen. And that's the worst thing that you wanted to happen going into the half if you're Illinois. You still have a 17-7 lead, but now Notre Dame finally got something to put on the board in a big momentous play to end the first half. Outside of that last play we just saw, it's been very good for Illinois, to say the least. They've been dominating Notre Dame, especially on the ground. They own the time of possession. Illinois right now keeping the ball with over a 3-to-1 ratio over Notre Dame in this game so far. And Illinois continues to look to see if they can keep having success on the ground. As far as Notre Dame, their offense has struggled. They will look to put something more together against this Illini defense. They have a first-round pick at quarterback in Drew Pine. And frankly, I'm quite surprised he hasn't aired it out a lot more than what we've seen so far. On that play, that's a pitch out to Harris. That'll go for 10 yards. That'll get a first down. And Notre Dame with getting a bomb on a Hail Mary to end the half. They get the ball here to start the second half. And it's another give to Harris. He'll get the first down. Second down and 8 now as we jump ahead. Harris will get it once again, and Harris has got a wide open hole over the middle as he fumbles, but it's recovered by Henderson. Notre Dame fortunate to hang on to the ball there, and they keep this drive going. Pine from under center as Notre Dame, believe it or not, is taking their first snap from Illinois' side of the field in this whole game. Pine will get sacked by Jerzon Newton. What a play by Newton to blow through there. Pine was not ready to see number 46 in his face, and he'll take the sack. Second down and 13 now as a man is set in motion. Pine working from under center. He's going to give it to Harris once again, and Harris is going to cut upfield, and Harris has got another first down. In the first quarter, it was Casey Holmes. This time it's Harris who's got 4 straight first downs on the ground. Pine will pitch it out to him again, and Harris is going to try to get to the outside. He's got another first down. Josh Harris, 5 consecutive first down conversions on this drive. They're going to give it to him again, and this time he runs into a couple of Illini defenders, and it's second down and 10. Notre Dame trying to make a second straight touchdown in this game offensively. Pine keeps it himself, but he runs right into the Illini defense. That's Darren Robinson and company. It's third down and 12. This is a big play here. If Illinois can hold Notre Dame to a field goal, they'd be pretty happy with that result. Pine will fire over the middle to Hammond, and Hammond trying to go upfield, but he's going to be a couple yards short of the marker. Hammond with his first reception, but this Illinois defense holds, and Notre Dame's going to settle for the field goal. They're looking to take the points and make this a one-score game. That one is just hooked through, and it is good. Notre Dame now with 10 straight points on 2 consecutive drives here in this game. And now this Illini offense will take the field for the first time with just a one-score lead since the first quarter. Love will get the handoff, and he'll pick up 6 yards. It's quickly third down and 4. Illinois looking to avoid going 3 and out here. It's going to be a give to Love, and Love runs into a defender, but he pushes his way across the sticks. First down. Love with 72 yards on the ground. He's had a great day, and he continues to move the chains for Illinois. Spann will look to throw, and he's going to bail out to his right, and Spann's going to cut to the left side of the field. He's going over the middle, and he slides down. Deuce Spann's done that to him a couple times already, and it's second down and 1. This time it's going to be a give to Love, going to the outside, and Love will pick up a first down, 7 yards. Illinois across midfield here on this drive. They're going to send a man in motion. It's a play action. Spann bailing out to his left, and Spann is going to slide down as he avoids a tackle from behind, 7 yards. Notre Dame trying to contain Spann on this drive. They send Frenchie in motion on this play. Spann looking to his right, and he is going to take it himself. He takes a shot, and he's down, and Deuce Spann is on the ground. Spann got scuffed up after that play as he took a shot, kind of got sandwiched in between 2 Notre Dame defenders, and he's taken out of the game. Samari Collier is in at quarterback, and here we go again with another Deuce Spann injury scare. We'll see what happens this time, but for right now, Illinois is trying to convert, and Love gets stuffed. Aaron Green with a monumental stop as Deuce Spann with bruised ribs is going to be out for the remainder of this game. Samari Collier will be the quarterback for Illinois for the time being, but it's fourth down and 1. Illinois trying to convert. They fake the handoff. It's a pitch out to Love, and Love's trying to avoid a defender, but he's brought down. That's a turnover, and Notre Dame has all the momentum right now. A series of unfortunate events for Illinois as the pendulum is swinging in Notre Dame's favor right now. It's too risky to keep Spann in the game. Illinois is going to have to play Samari Collier for the rest of the way. Drew Pine in the offense now with great field position will look to get into the end zone and tie this game. Second down and 3 now as Notre Dame's right at midfield. They send a man in motion. Pine is going to draw his own offensive line into a false start. And it's 2nd down and 8. That 5 yards helps out Illinois. Pine is going to keep it on an option, but Pine runs right into Cornelius Taylor. Great play by Taylor. And it's 3rd down and 11. After that penalty, which helped Illinois out, they have a chance to get off the field here. 3rd down and long. Notre Dame goes 5 wide, and Pine's going to fire it out to Henderson, and Henderson picks up a block. He goes down the sideline, and he's got 24 yards. Notre Dame with a huge conversion offensively. Johnson set in motion. They're going to give it to him on a jet sweep, and Johnson is going to go to the outside. He's got a 1st down. Jordan Johnson, 9 yards on the ground. And as the 3rd quarter comes to a close, Notre Dame is going to have one more play here. Pine tries to keep it himself, but he runs right into the blitz off the edge, and that was exactly what Illinois wanted, drawing it up there. And it'll be 2nd down and 15 now as we enter the 4th quarter. It is crunch time now for both of these teams. Notre Dame gives it to Holmes, and he will be stuffed. Great tackle in the open field by Illinois. Now it's 3rd down and long. Illinois trying to hold Notre Dame out of the end zone. They dump it off to Jamison, and Jamison trying to fight his way to the marker, but he can't get there. It's 4th down and 2. Decision time for Notre Dame, and they're going to go for it. This is a huge play in this game. Pine sends the tight end in motion. He's going to look to throw, and Pine is going to be sacked. Jerzon Newton. What a play. Illinois forces the turnover on downs. Jerzon Newton blew right past the offensive line and got right to Pine. What a play by Illinois just when they needed it. Swing that momentum back. Look at David Deal. He's fired up. This defense just destroyed Notre Dame's effort to tie this game. And now Samari Collier will look to keep the ship afloat here offensively at quarterback. They give it to Love. He's got another hole over the middle. 1st down. Jumping ahead of play, it's 2nd down and 8. Collier's going to fire it off quickly to Frenchie, and Frenchie, this time he hangs on to the ball. He's trying to avoid those big hits over the middle, and he does the job that time. 1st down and 10 now. It's Love again, and Love will try to get across midfield. He does. That's 6 yards. Love approaching 100 yards on the ground against a very stout defense. 2nd down and 4 now. Collier is going to keep it himself, and Collier's got a hole over the middle, and Collier's going down the field, and he's brought down. 26 yards on the ground from Collier. 1st down and 10 now. What a drive from the backup quarterback. Collier will dump it off to Frenchie on a screen, and that's going to go nowhere. That's a loss of 1 yard. Illinois bleeding some clock here as well. A field goal will at least give Illinois a very important 2-score lead. 3rd down and 10 now as Collier looks to throw. He fires it into the end zone looking for Rogers, and it's broken up. Good play there from Notre Dame defensively, but now a Reggie Mathis field goal can make this back to a 2-score game. Snap down, kick is up, and Reggie Mathis delivers. Did anyone have a doubt? Reggie Mathis, 2 for 2 on field goal opportunities in this game, and that's a huge field goal. Now Illinois, with 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go in this game, just has to play damage control here against this Notre Dame offense. And Illinois has a good chance here to knock off the number 3 team in the country. It's 2nd down and 6 now. Man in motion. Pine will look to throw, and Pine will dump it off to Perez, and Perez is going to be short. That's 4 yards, but it's 3rd down and 1. It goes without saying it's crunch time here for Notre Dame. They have to get 2 scores to continue this game. Pine fires it deep for Perez, and he's got him. Perez sheds a tackle, and he's going down the sideline, and Perez is into the end zone. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Notre Dame. Just when Notre Dame needed a big play, that's exactly what they got. Perez with a corner route, and Illinois got too aggressive, sending the blitz, going into man coverage, and there is no safety help. A missed tackle from Joriel Washington, and Notre Dame gets exactly what they need. They're going to kick it off here to Illinois. And with 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining, they're going to try to get a stop defensively and get the ball back. Illinois will try to run this clock out here as McCray picks up 2 yards. Illinois has had success on the ground all day long. Notre Dame still does have all 3 of its timeouts, and they will look to get first downs here to end this game. That's a first down to McCray as he picks up 20 yards, and Notre Dame will burn its first timeout. That was big for Illinois. 2 minutes to go here. First down and 10. They're going to give it to Love, and Love will try to go off tackle again, and he spins his way, but he cannot shed that tackler. Notre Dame will burn its second timeout. And now 1 more first down will end this game. Under 2 minutes to go. Notre Dame has 1 timeout remaining. Love will get the ball, and Love is going to be stuffed. And Notre Dame burns its final timeout. 1 more yard, and Illinois can pull off this victory. Collier goes under center. Can Illinois knock off the number 3 Notre Dame Fighting Irish here early this season, as that's going to be a false start on Illinois? Are you kidding me? That's not what Illinois needed at all. That backs them up 5 yards. It's 3rd down and 6. If you're Illinois, what do you call here? They stick with the I formation. Collier is going to do a play action, and Collier is going to keep it himself, and Collier is going to try to get the first down, and he's got it! First down, Illinois! The Illini are going to beat Notre Dame. What a play by Collier. It was a play action, and Collier on the bootleg caught Notre Dame napping, and number 16 ends this game. Into the victory formation, Samari Collier kneels it down, taking over for an injured Deuce Spann in the second half, and Illinois knocks off number 3. Reggie Love, 111 yards on the ground, and the Illini are going to jump into the top 10. What a game. Deuce Spann, not the greatest of days passing. He got his ribs bruised up there in the second half, but Samari Collier got it done from under center in the second half. Drew Pine, those 2 touchdown passes were monumental just when Notre Dame needed them, but outside of that, Illinois did a great job stopping this prolific passing attack for Notre Dame. Reggie Love, we just mentioned it, 111 yards on the ground, a touchdown as well. Spann, McCray, even Collier with some great runs today. And as far as the receivers, not much to go in the passing game for Illinois today. This was a very good Notre Dame defense, but as far as Notre Dame, Patrick Perez with that huge touchdown reception, but other than those 2 big pass plays, like I said, this Illinois defense did a great job today. Jerzon Newton with that huge sack at the beginning of the 4th quarter when Notre Dame was in the red zone. He's got to be the player of the game defensively. That may have won Illinois this game. As far as the game stats, no surprise, Illinois dominating on the ground and in the time of possession. That's exactly what they needed to do to keep this prolific Notre Dame offense off the field. Now moving ahead here, the new coaches poll is out. Illinois jumps up to number 7 in the country. The Illini are now 3-0, and this is their highest ranking at this point in the season in quite some time. I believe this is their highest ranking at this point in the season in this dynasty. The Illini sweep their non-conference play. The last time we did that was in season 1, believe it or not. And now we move the page as we face Michigan next week in our Big Ten Conference opener. Michigan coming into this game off a loss at Miami. Dan Villari is their senior quarterback. He is a mobile dual threat player, not the greatest of passers, as you can see, 3 interceptions already on the year. But their running back Blake Corum and their senior safety RJ Moten are 2 of their better players that are certainly impact guys. As I just said, Michigan with a blowout loss against Miami last week. They lost by 32 points. And this was a Michigan team that was in the top 10, but that loss certainly drops them out. So they fall down to number 14. But with conference play ahead, it's a clean slate for all these Big Ten contenders. And this is a big one right off the gates with Michigan coming into Champaign. You can see this is a talented team. This is a team that is definitely capable of winning the Big Ten. Their defense especially is the strength of this team. Michigan's secondary in particular has some very good players, so I imagine it'll be tough for Illinois to throw the ball on them like it was tough for them to throw the ball on Notre Dame this past week. Man, what a game. That was a hell of a game against Notre Dame at Soldier Field nonetheless. That was so much fun, and Illinois pulled off the clutch victory, riding the backs of their defense and their ground game, just what the doctor ordered. And man, what a great feeling to beat Notre Dame, and now we got to continue this stretch against another ranked opponent as Michigan will look to bounce back after a blowout loss and upset Illinois on the road in Champaign. A cross-divisional matchup. This is a big one. These are two teams that could be competing for the Big Ten championship at the end of the year. It's week 4 and it already feels like November. This has been so much fun. Hope you guys enjoyed today's game. Leave a comment. What was your favorite play? What was your favorite moment from this Notre Dame game? And I cannot wait to keep this thing rolling as we face Michigan at home next week. Illinois gets its first ever win against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And I will see you guys next week as the Illini host Michigan in the Big Ten Conference opener.